kimwoe kele burgei bomaninyon ako yon itinye igorta age tugul en gaa K2 kabisa kobonye yani kiyoe kasit noton nebo live streaming, kiyoe kasit noton nebo photography, kiyoe kasit age tugul netinyegei ak video ak pichainik. Itinye ng'olyon age tugul imuch ng'ololwech en namba noton nebo ketesietab Aasai TV 011 68 30,000. Kimi yu akobonye meiwe ing'ololwech raini ak kaitu tugul ako kitu ole imoche keitun. Kainenyun ko Duncan Yegon ako koskolen kong'eten sait 10 ak kebeberyat akoi sait 12 kemiten tuan en tetutiet noton nebo Aasai Tienik. Aasai TV, ketesiet neituitos bororiet. Aasai TV, ketesiet neituitos bororiet.
Atinye kamangunet chitab Kalenjin ale imiten komie ak imiten en chametabgei. Kasarta ko kene kakituye en logoiywekab emet chotok chebo Aasai TV nesomanun kwane Gilbert Korir. Kitauni logoiwek chebo emet county noton nebo Bomet ole kabun anan ole kakokon eun anan kakorob eun nebo ngecheret en Kapkoros Group of Companies Robert Rono. Kasuldaetab report nekimong Board of Kenya en factorisiek chebo chaik ole kamwa ine kole noton ko agenge en kakwautik chebo chengetab walutik chebo bonuses chemiten ngwony en kebeberta nebo West of Rift.
Kong'ololi en factoritab chaik nebo Motigo kasarta nekarutechi komiti nebo kabatisiet en kot neking'ote ng'atutik nebo boror asikoib keretab kabatik ole kamachiti Board of Kenya komong report nebo let kotinygei ak noton.
And I've liked the discussion that you have had. The memorandum that we had here have more like what you're saying. You're talking about the pricing because the most important thing in this sector, because it's a business, is what is this price that you are selling at in the auction. If you sell our tea at a lower price, we will not be receiving. If we don't reduce the cost, we will not be reducing. I start with you on most of the issues. The audit report, I want that report to be implemented and the truth to be said. I was given that report, we answered, and we are still waiting for TPK to give us the final report on that case. I'll also share, if you want, publicly the responses that we gave as directors, for you also to know. That one, I stand with you.
En kasaratan komach kechop ng'atutiet nekonu kergeindo nebo beitab chaik en auction nebo Mombasa en factorisiekab private ak chebo KTDA ole kamwa kole aldo factorisiek chebo chichok en beit nemiten ngweny ak kwaldo KTDA en beit nemiten barak, kit neyoe komachakta chaik chebo kabatik.
Another thing is on regulatory failures by TPK. When we are selling tea, we are selling with private factories. These private factories are selling at a lower price, and we are almost selling the same item. So we want to urge TPK, as they enforce the law, let this law be enforced equally on private factories and also on KDDA on factories. Because if other factories are allowed to sell at the auction at the lower price of $1.5, and KDDA are required to sell at $2.5 for the farmers to receive bonuses, that one will not be achieved. So they let the laws be applied uniformly on all the players in this sector. That's what we are saying.
Kamach kora factorishek chebo chichik kolipan bonuses koityi kobotik kokerkeit ak chebo KTDA.
Also, when licensing these privates, we want all of us to pay bonus. Let them pay bonuses the way KDDA factories are paying bonuses. Because if one factory are taking quality tea, but they are paying farmers only 20 shilling, I'm also taking quality tea. I want to pay a farmer 23 shilling and another 30 shilling plus in bonus. But someone else that are taken that tea are selling at 1.5. We are not competing. The environment, the competition environment is not equal.
En kasaratan ko imuch kobor kaimetabkei alak en kobotik kosubkei ak agenge en kampunishek chebo brokerage cheoldechin chaik factorishek nemache korwokyi kosubkei ak nemache korwokyi factorishek chebo Boito, Kapkorosol, Ngurwoni, ole kamwa kole noton kora ko oret agenge nebune rabishek chebo kobotik.
Issue nekomoche soireisenchi parliamentary agricultural committee ko issue nebo amba brokerage farm. Komuch factorishek kyok, komuch factoritab Boito, komuch factoritab Kapkoros ak komuch nebo Ngurwoni kotini. Swali neo nomoche ateb olen ambani kobo ng'o? There is one of the member of parliament chebo konoin kole kampunit ko associated ak senior government official. Kokomoche amwa ale echek ko kitemik keseretosi ak kesisiek chebendi kotini. Boisie rabinikab temik nekotokicheng'unechin beit nekararan ko yekinam kimutech kotini ko makararan kabisa. Komut kotini kole kokites another brokerage farm, kole kokiteshi brokerage farm. Tam ko 2 brokerage farm cheyoche kwoldechi chai factory. Lakini kingomotokoduwen komie kotes factorishek another brokerage farm nebo somok. Konam komut factorishek kyok kotini ako maduweni very well en olimbo. Chang biik chemiten chang players. Number kikere most of our government officials ko some private tea factories en koroni. But that is a very great conflict of interest netesetai en olimbo kapchang.
Ripotenjin Aasai TV kong'eten factoritab chaik nebo Motiko nemiten Bomet Kwen, kainenyin ko Aasai Kiplangat.
Kongoi mising Isaiah Kiplangat en logoiwek choton che keimuch iibwech tinyegei ak ng'alek choton chebo chaik en emoni. En logoiwek alak ko kakotoi kanetisiet serikalit nebo county nebo Nyamira en kibagenge ak kibagengeisiek chemabo serikali netokyin biik chetinye kewelinwek en borwekwak asikotoret ichek nebo konyor boisionik anan akot konam mung'arosiekwak. En tetut notok kikuren We Can Walk kotokyingei neranik chetinye kewelinwek en borwek cheng'eten kenyisiek 18 akoi 35 chebendi konyoru kanetisiet nebo kasar nenwach ak konyorchigei boisionik anan ko nebo konyor toretet.
We Can Work is a project that is going to improve productivity of people living with disability, with bias to the youth who are in the age of 18 to 35. It's going to skill our youths who are able differently so that they can be more productive. And we are encouraging our people to take the children that are disabled to hospitals for assessment so that we can have them registered, so that we can know exactly how many we have, and then programs can be tailored to help them.
We will be working closely with the county government together with organizations for persons with disability to identify young people with disability and take them through a 5-week intensive program, which we call the core life skills. After that, they'll be able to decide and pick a track which they want to take after the core life skills training.
Kakisom serikali kobun kibagengeit nesire konetik boisiet konamgen eun ak stakeholders tugul en emet komugul nebo konet konetik ng'omnotetab digitali konamgen ak tetutiet nelel nebo somanet nebo CPE. Niton ko kosubkei ak chikilisiet nekoyai kibagengeit nebo Science Innovation Africa neiboru kole miten rarunet neo kot en konetik ak tetutiet nebo CPE en naet nebo digitali nemagat.
we have seen some good improvement, especially the way they have embraced the program and they are turning up in big numbers so that they can be trained on how to apply ICT in their pedagogical skills. And the main reason why we are doing this is to ensure that we bridge that gap that we identified in our assessment. And, we have our teachers in class, but the trainings that they should have received back in college is missing.
We want to call the national government, specifically the TSC, to start retooling the teachers so that now we can be able to move in tandem with the CBE curriculum, which requires that also kids be trained on usage of computer and scratch coding, and therefore we need to start the training. However, we've decided not to wait for the TSC to start doing that, and started taking up by a personal initiative together with Dr. Gikonyo, and we're hoping that we'll be able by the end of this holiday have reached all the schools in Nyeri County.
En logoiywek alak kitinyege ak somanet ko kokotoi serikali kokimit tetutiet nebo somanet en kambishekab biik chekimwen korikwak chebo Kakuma ak Dadaab kobun tetutiet nebo recognition of prior learning. Takyingei tetutiet notok biik chekimwen korikwak 6,000 chetinye ng'omnotet kobaten motinye boroindo niton ko kosubkei ak director nebo somanet Stanley Maindi. Tetutiet notok nekamwa kole wendi kokoito toretonotok kibagengeit nebo UNHCR en kibagenge ak serikalitab emoni.
Department for TVET, in collaboration with the United Nations Human Resource Commission for Refugees, UNHCR, have also signed an agreement, an MOU, so that TVET institution can assess refugee. We are targeting 6,000 from the refugee camps. We are targeting Kakuma and Dadaab camps because you are aware many of them also ran away with the skills, but they didn't, because of the fighting, they don't have papers.
I would mention that when we go to affordable housing sites, you find that the biggest percentage that you have, almost 2/3 of them, they come, they have experience, they can show by the work they do, but you find they have no paper or certificate to support that. So that is what we are coming to make sure that they are fully recognized and formally recognized, and their certificate can be used elsewhere so that they can look for opportunities more and more jobs on it.
Giving those people who, for one reason or the other, they did not have an opportunity of attending the formal education, but they are really brilliant people, and this is why they are doing that very good jobs that you see on the sites, on practice, and therefore now what the government is doing is just to give them that certificate to prove that they can be able to perform what they know.
En logoiywek alak chitab Kolenjin ko kakotaban serikali notok nebo kabatisiet en county nebo Nandi komoswek che kokinyor miondo nebo makatet en kiagik ole kakiib kakwautiet notok kosubkei ak nekokotestai keboronji kayaptaetab mionotok ole kasuldaen afisaek kobun sektait notok bo tililindo tetutik chebo anan chotok chebo kekirinda en chokchinet.
All livestock sale yards within Nandi County will remain closed with immediate effect until further notice. All communal cattle dipping sessions are hereby suspended with immediate effect until further notice.
Tumeweza kuonelea kwamba tukifunga soko kwa muda mfupi ili iweze kusaidia madaktari wetu waweze kuchanja ng'ombe katika sehemu yote ya Nandi, itatusaidia ili tusiweze kuonekana ya kwamba ng'ombe ikitembea mifuko yetu yote itaweza kuathirika na tunaweza poteza ng'ombe kwa wingi tusipokubaliana kama wakulima na serikali kuweza kuchanja ng'ombe zetu.
En logoiywek alak ko kakorirtaen kibagengeisiek cheborchingei imandab kipkosobe ak biikab emet en county nebo West Pokot, kit nemwoe kole kokotestai kolany barak ketesietab anan kesisiekab imbarenik ak kotorchi siyet afisaekab serikali chetinyegei ak pcheetab imbarenik. Kates kosom serikali nebo boror kochutchi en kanunetab kei nebo imbarenik.
Kesi yenye iko mbele ya mahakama ni kesi ya hii shamba. Huyu mzee alipewa title 2014 ya hii shamba yote. Baadaye 2020 hawa maofisa wa shamba wakakuja wakatoa namba nyingine, wakasema ilikuwa imesauliwa. Wakakuja wakaingiza kwa shamba ya mzee na kusema hii shamba ni ya yule ambaye amestaki mzee.
So we are really saying one thing. The new county commissioner mwenye ameingia West Pokot, we are planning for a mega demonstration against watu wa lands. Watu wa lands are business people and they should move away from this area. Wawe transferred kama jana. Kama Odhiambo hakuna mahali penye jasikika. Kama Yuruto hakuna mahali jasikika. So we are really asking these people to be transferred. We want new blood in West Pokot. Or else mwaka ingine 5, 20 ni vita ambayo iko West Pokot kwa sababu ya mashamba. We will be moving away from banditry, tunaenda kwa mambo ya kupigania mambo ya mashamba.
I wouldn't want to comment on anything because the case is yet to be heard. So the members of the public, you'll wait for the court to hear the case conclusively and make a decision. Right now, I don't want to comment on anything concerning the proceedings.
The court, we urge all the officers in relevant departments that kindly respect the law, respect the community, don't take advantage of their illiteracy. That is what we urge you people. Because what you are doing, you are causing more chaos than before. And therefore, we reiterate that on the issue of double allocation, that if there is any such scenario or if there is any such case, I want to urge members of the public to come forward, avail the complaint, then we will process on your behalf.
Sababu zaidi ni kwa sababu hawa maofisa wa mashamba hawajakuwa transferred kwa miaka mingi sana. Kwa hivyo hii ni vijana ambaye wameelewa nini inaendelea, unaenda huko unafanya ukarabati ya pesa.
Kakonyor kelchin neranik chito 40 en county nebo Mombasa akwale nebo konyorchigei konetisiet nebo anan en sukulishekab barak che ikoito konetisiet nebo boisionikab eut asikonyor boroindo nebo boroinwek che ikochin kotononjigei ak komoswek cheterter ole wendi noto kotaboni ichek en yautik chebo chorset ak boisietab kerichekab bokitet. Neranik choto kikimong en komoswek che kimiten kamuget kochutchi boisietab chorset ko kanyorchigei toretet nebo tuguk cheterter cheboto mashinishek che kichoben kekisiek chotok chebo chobetab tuguk keboisien bagoinik, boisietab jeranyit en kwenutab tuguk alak.
Mbinu hii katika mradi wa Shared Futures, kwanza malengo ya mradi ni kuhakikisha kwamba tunazika katika kaburi la sahau zile tofauti za kidini katika maendeleo ya vijana. Kwa hivyo awe kijana Mkristo, awe kijana Muislamu, tunaonesha kwamba ni familia moja na wana uhitaji mmoja kama vijana. Kwa hivyo hakuna haja ya kwamba waweze kukosana. Na ili kwamba tuweze kuhakikisha tunapowajenga uwezo ama tunapowapatia zile hamasa za kupendana bado zinabaki vizuri, tunaenda kuwasaidia pia katika masuala yao ya utafutaji.
Nimechaguliwa kuwa mwanafunzi ambaye nitajifunza ujuzi wa kubeki na matumaini kuwa nitaweza kusaidia pia jamii wakati nitakuwa sawa, naweza ajiri pia wengine.
Kutoka long time nilikuwa polytechnic, lakini wazazi kidogo ndo wakarudi chini kwa sababu ya malipo. Lakini kwa sasa najivunia kwa kupata hii toolbox yenye vitu vyenye vitanisaidia.
Nimechukua kozi ya kuchora kwa sababu naipenda, toa kitambo natamani kuifanya lakini uwezo ndio kidogo. Sasa nashukuru kama upatikana kama hivi. Jifunza mimi pate kufundisha wenzangu.
Tesetai kandoik chebo Kenya Kwanza koyochin campaigns kabelindet neborchingei boroindo MP en kebeberta notok neyokto membayat kwa bunge nebo boror nebo Malava en county nebo Kakamega koboisien chamaitab UDA David Ndagwa. Kongololi en komosta nebo Kabras kongasis kondochin rubeiwotab governor nebo Kakamega Ayub Safula. Toretindetab president Faruk Kibet koboto kandoik alak chekamiten en kebeberatok kosom kandoik chotok biikab boror komongei en chongindo en tarikit 27 sikobit kobirchi kura David
Ndagwa. Anapata mlala. Sio wote wanasoma.
sisi tusimame na jirani yetu William Samoei Ruto. Na tukisimama na William Samoei Ruto kumwonyesha heshima, ishara ya heshima, tumpatie mjumbe wa kwanza wa chama cha UDA hapa kaunti ya Kakamega.
Ndani alete stima, alete barabara, alete maji, alete shule, alete
Chitab Kalenjin akoyan kokakiwang logoiywekab chebo emet en ketesyonotok ne ichame neituitos bororiet nebo Aasai TV. Kurenan Gilbert Korir hamagun chemiachen kobaten testai isub tetutik chotok cheitun kong'eten Aasai TV.